Hello and welcome to another episode of Buncombe Weekly, a show right here on BCTV to let you know all about upcoming county-sponsored events. Now, just to let you know, all the information I'm going to give you in today's episode can be found online at our website at buncombecounty.org. While you're there, you can sign up for our e-zine, which is a great resource for upcoming events and information. Also, make sure to visit the redesigned buncombecounty.org/BCTV, where you can not only catch this show whenever you like, but see all of our original programming. You can also catch all of our programming right when it comes out by subscribing to our YouTube page at buncombecounty.org/YouTube. Well, if you're going to be out of town on Election Day, which is Tuesday, November 6th, then make sure to vote early at one of the 18 locations across Buncombe County. Early voting begins on Thursday, October 18th.
If you are new to Buncombe County or have recently moved within the county, please make sure to register or update your voter information with Buncombe County Election Services. Reasons to update your voter registration may include any changes to your name, address, mailing address, or party affiliation. The deadline to make any updates or to register as a new voter in Buncombe County is October 12th, 2012. If you are not sure if you are registered to vote, you may check by visiting voter.buncombecounty.org or by contacting Buncombe County Election Services at 828-250-4200. Current registered voters will be receiving an updated voter registration card beginning September 24th. We are doing this because of the many jurisdictional changes this year. When you receive this card, please check it for accuracy. If you need to make changes, return it to us for correction. Otherwise, it is yours to keep for reference. If you have any questions about your voter registration, please do not hesitate to call Election Services at 828-250-4200, because remember, every vote counts.
Hi, I'm Rachel Rathbone from Buncombe County Election Services, and I'm here to remind you that you can have your general election ballot mailed to whatever address you indicate. Along those same lines, if you have a college student or a near relative that needs a ballot, you can call us at 250-4200 or www.buncombecounty.org to make that request and have that absentee ballot mailed.
Beginning October 18th, Buncombe voters may cast their ballots at any one of our 18 early voting sites. We will run the early voting sites for 2.5 weeks until November 3rd. We have chosen to open 18 early voting sites this year because, quite frankly, Buncombe County likes early voting. In 2008, we voted 89,939 early voters. This year, we want to provide good service for those 89,000 and quite a few more, hopefully. What we did is look at the Buncombe County map, and we tried to make sure that we had an early voting site that was in drivable distance for every voter. So the things that we need voters to remember is, number one, no matter where you live or where you work, you can drop by any one of our sites and we will have the appropriate ballot for you. So in other words, if you live in Black Mountain and you happen to work in South Asheville, it doesn't matter. You can drop by the South Buncombe Library. We'll take care of you. We'll have your appropriate ballot there ready for you, and you can get it done. You don't have to wait till Election Day to vote. One of the things that we would like to remind Buncombe voters of is that the early voting session takes place for 2.5 weeks. And what normally happens is that people wait till the end of the session. So we'd like to encourage you to go ahead, if you've made your choice, go ahead and visit one of our sites early in that 2.5 week period. So therefore, once again, we're trying to help you avoid long lines. Beginning around October 1st, we are going to place banners at each of the early voting sites, basically saying early voting is coming soon to this location. So I hope that you'll watch out for those banners and plan your visit and get it done. Remember, if you've got any questions at all or need any information, you can visit our website at buncombecounty.org/vote. What could be easier than that?
Well, now that summer's over, it's time to prepare for the new season. No, not fall, the flu season. So why not prevent yourself from getting the flu by getting your annual vaccine? The Buncombe County Department of Health is partnering with Maxim Healthcare again this year to bring flu vaccines to your community. Flu vaccines will be held from 4 to 7 p.m. in schools throughout the beginning of October. To see the schedule and locations, please visit buncombecounty.org/flu. Flu shots are available for anyone 6 months of age or older, and the inhalant flu mist is available for people between the ages of 2 and 49. The cost of a flu shot is $24 and flu mist is $29. Payments may be made by cash, check, debit, or credit card. Children 6 months through 18 years of age who do not have insurance to cover a flu shot may receive one at no cost. Aside from the community flu clinics, vaccines will be available at the Buncombe County Department of Health's Immunization Clinic at 40 Cox Avenue in downtown Asheville, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's very important that you get a flu shot this season, whether it's through the Buncombe County Department of Health, these flu clinics, or from your private provider. For more information about the flu or flu shot clinics, please visit buncombecounty.org/flu. The Buncombe County Parks, Greenways, and Recreation Department is sponsoring many fun activities coming up. For instance, beginning October 1st, sign-ups begin for the first annual Fall Brawl Classic Kickball Tournament. So if you and your friends love some friendly competition, why not start up your own team and compete? The tournament will take place Saturday and Sunday, November 17th and 18th. The cost is just $150 per 9-player team and $25 per individual after the first 9 players. The entry fee includes team t-shirts. All proceeds will benefit the Buncombe County Special Olympics. For more information, call or email Jay Nelson at 828-250-4260 or j.nelson@buncombecounty.org. And speaking of the Parks, Greenways, and Recreation Department, they're getting in the Halloween spirit with their spooky Haunted Pool Lagoon. Every year now for the past 11 years, the Zeugner Center has put on a Halloween party for kids featuring a costume contest, candy, face painting, and of course, swimming in their indoor pool. This year it will take place on Saturday, October 27th, beginning at 1 p.m. Admission is a can of food to be given to the Manna Food Bank and just $2 for those who would like to swim. The pool will open after the costume contest, which begins at 1:30 p.m. The Zeugner Center is located behind T.C. Robertson High School at 90 Springside Drive. For more information or directions, give them a call at 828-684-5072. Or you can email terry.gentile@buncombecounty.org. And speaking of the Zeugner Center, don't think that just because summer is over that your opportunity to swim is also. The Zeugner Center indoor pool is open throughout the fall and winter months and features everything from lap swim to family swim time to even water aerobics. Open lap swims are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. and Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. The cost is just $3.50 per day or $25 per month. Water exercise classes take place every Tuesday and Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. The cost is just $4 per class or $24 to $27 per month. Finally, open swim takes place every Sunday from 1:30 to 5 p.m. with the cost of just $3 per person. You can also buy passes for open swim. A 10-visit pass is just $20 and a 25-visit pass is $40. They also have an activity meeting room available to rent by the hour, which is perfect for a birthday party or a family reunion. For more information, give Terry Gentile a call at 828-684-5072 or email her at terry.gentile@buncombecounty.org. If you're looking to add a new four-legged member to your family, look no further than the Asheville Humane Society. They have plenty of adoptable cats and dogs, like this guy here, currently in need of a good home. And when you adopt from the Asheville Humane Society, not only are you saving a life, but all of the pets have received their shots and been spayed and neutered.
Asheville Humane Society is dedicated to the compassionate treatment of animals through education, sheltering, and adoption. Come visit the Asheville Humane Society Adoption Center located at 14 Forever Friend Lane, just south of the Farmers Market, to visit all the wonderful animals available for adoption, just like this one. Ansel is a 5-month-old male gray short-haired cat. He has a charming personality. Grim is a 1.5-year-old male pit bull lab mix. He weighs about 55 pounds and is anxious to meet everyone he sees. Gus is a 6-month-old male gray tabby and white short-haired cat. He enjoys the company of other cats. Turbo is a 4-year-old male American Bulldog mix. He is nearly 80 pounds but walks nicely on leash. He is very wiggly. Gabe is a curious 3-month-old male buff tabby kitten. Nelson is a 10-month-old male Shar-Pei pit bull mix. He's about 40 pounds and enjoys car rides, hikes, and playing with other dogs. Specs is a 2-month-old black and white medium hair kitten who is looking for a family to grow old with. Puma is a 1-year-old female Shar-Pei mix. She is only 42 pounds and seems to have a gentle nature. Millie is a 1-year-old female short-hair tortoiseshell cat. She is a little nervous and would prefer to live in a quiet household. Hero and his siblings are 3 very cute and playful 8-week-old puppies. They're terrier-hound mixes. To reach the Asheville Humane Society Adoption Center, call 828-761-2001, or to view all of our available animals for adoption, go to our website at ashevillehumane.org.
Now stay with us because coming up you'll hear about some great library events for October and some information about the Special Olympics. Now, Buncombe County has many great forms of alternative transportation. We have our ART bus system, we have mountain mobility, and today we're joined by Hope Bleeker with the Land of Sky Regional Council, who's going to tell us all about the new RIDE program. Thank you for joining us, Hope.
Great to be here, Max.
So tell us, what is the RIDE program?
Well, basically, the RIDE program is a subsidized transportation program. It's a same-day service that's offered to eligible riders of Buncombe County. Unlike existing paratransit programs that require riders to make advance reservations for their trips, this program provides same-day service. The taxi voucher program is also operated by individual providers in Buncombe County, and it operates on Sunday, unlike other transit services in Buncombe County.
So say I'm 65 or older and I want to use this program. What would I have to do? Like, what exactly does it entail?
Well, basically, interested citizens should call the Land of Sky Regional Council. Our phone number is 250-6750, extension 5, which is also the Mountain Mobility Office of Administration. It's where we sign clients up for the mountain mobility services. RIDE is a program that's offered in tandem with mountain mobility. And they should just call our office and we'll see if they qualify. Generally, the guidelines are fairly broad, and anyone, after they go through an eligibility process, which only takes a few minutes, they can purchase the vouchers through our offices. They're sold, they're $2.50 per voucher, and they're sold in books of 4 for $10, and also in books of 10 for $25. We work that process through the mail with interested participants, so once they qualify, it takes probably about a week to get the checks and or money order from anyone that wants to purchase a booklet, and then we send them out through the mail, and then they can start using the program.
So basically you just call the number, you get the booklet in the mail about a week later, and then you can start using it. And unlike the ART program or the bus program and stuff that doesn't run on Sundays or that has limited hours, what are the hours of the RIDE program?
Well, the hours are basically when the private providers are working. We have 5 transportation providers who are signed up for the program. And most of our clients will utilize this program anywhere from 6 in the morning until 11 p.m. at night. Some of the companies operate all night. If
yeah, a lot of taxi cab services do run past midnight.
Right, exactly. And so to me, it really goes along with what Buncombe County was trying to achieve when they funded this program and designed it, which is simply an extra measure of freedom for users who may not want to sign up for a ride a day in advance. What the ride program offers is same-day service, which is nice. Now there's a little bit of advance notice that'll be required, a couple of hours or so. But basically it affords additional capacity on mountain mobility service, and it affords the users that extra element of freedom to not only travel on Sunday like you said, but also to schedule a ride the day that you want the service.
They buy these vouchers for $2.50 for a cab ride. Normally a cab ride doesn't cost $2.50. How is this being subsidized? Like, where's the money coming from for this?
Well, basically, it's a user subsidy program. So when participants buy the vouchers for $2.50, Buncombe County pays an additional match of $2.50 for each particular trip that actually takes place. And then the county was successful a couple of years ago at receiving some federal grants for the balance of the cost of the program. So basically, those are the funding sources.
Okay, so it's starting now. When did this begin?
It went into a test period in April. We did a soft rollout. We have about 40 clients now who are signed up with the program. Many of them love it and use it regularly. And this quarter, we're doing some additional advertising, and we hope to bring even more clientele to the program.
Great. So for only $2.50, you can get basically a cab ride anywhere you need in Buncombe County through certain providers.
Yes, and I need to qualify that what happens is the vouchers are worth a $10 face value. They pay the cost of a one-way ride. So typically a trip to the store or a trip to the symphony, the movies, wherever you want to go, basically is going to be the cost of a $10 voucher, which that user has already purchased for $2.50. Now, users should note that additional trips, because the program applies anywhere in Buncombe County, if you're a resident of Black Mountain, for example, and you want to go to the airport, that particular trip is going to run a little higher than $10, obviously. And then in that case, the user will pay the balance of that trip cost. Most of the trips that take place in and around Asheville are about the cost of that one voucher. For short trips, in the event that a participant orders a short trip for 1 or 2 miles and the actual trip cost is less than $10, the provider will take that one voucher and no change is offered. The cost of the trips, though, vary by user. We have several transportation providers who are taxis, and they are metered, so they operate just like any taxi. The advantage of that, though, is that the mileage and the rate is very predictable. You can talk to the provider in advance to see how much your trip costs if you know exactly where you're going. And also, because it's a metered taxi, you can bring additional family members or friends along. So I think that's afforded people a tremendous amount of freedom, and it's been a nice element.
Great. And is this handicap accessible, obviously, because...
There are 2 providers who are working with us who are providing trips through the RIDE program who do have ramps and ability to take wheelchairs and or scooters.
Okay. Well, this is a great new program. If you're interested, call the number. What's the number one more time?
250-6750 and punch extension 5 at Land of Sky.
And Land of Sky website has information on this for more information?
Not quite yet.
Not quite yet?
But we will.
Okay, we will. But just call the number if you're interested, and thank you very much for joining us, Hope.
Great to be here.
The Buncombe County Office of Cooperative Extension has a great 15-week weight management program called Eat Smart, Move More, Weigh Less. The purpose of this program is to help you keep track of your diet and exercise and establish a healthy lifestyle. It uses practical skills to help you lose or maintain your weight in a healthy way, and they meet every Tuesday from noon to 1 p.m. through December 11th. Classes are held at the Buncombe County Office of Cooperative Extension at 94 Cox Avenue in downtown Asheville. The class fee is just $25 for the entire run, which includes all materials. Registration is required. To register, please give them a call at 828-255-5522. The Special Olympics is the world's largest sports organization for children and adults with disabilities, with over 4 million athletes in over 170 countries. Here in Buncombe County is no exception. We have Special Olympics training and competitions throughout the year, with everything from golf to swimming, track, and even bocce ball, which is coming up. The Asheville Christian Academy in Swannanoa will host this year's Western Regional State Bocce Tournament with athletes from all over Western North Carolina. It will take place on Saturday, October 13th, beginning at 9 a.m. Special Olympic programs are always free of charge. It's great for the athletes because physical activity lowers cardiovascular disease and obesity within the intellectually disabled, and there are many psychological benefits too, including self-confidence, social competence, and building greater athletic skills and self-esteem. Now, even if you don't have a special needs child or family member competing, it's still great for you to come out to volunteer, or even come out just to show your support. Plus, in the beginning of November, keep your eye out for the beginning of the Fall Games, which takes place November 2nd. If you're interested in volunteering or signing up, please contact Greg Mace at 828-250-4260 or email greg.mace@buncombecounty.org. Even though the Buncombe County Public Library System has 12 convenient locations across the county for you to check out a book, they've made it even easier. The North Carolina Digital Library website has recently been redesigned so it's faster and easier to navigate. The redesign of the website has made locating digital library materials easier, faster, and more intuitive for everyone, with friendly tabs across the top of the page, expanded search options, and even adjustable loan periods. Best of all, since it's online, the North Carolina Digital Library is open 24/7 and available to everyone with a Buncombe County Library card. They not only feature books, but audiobooks, music, and even movies can be downloaded and transferred to a wide variety of book readers and mobile devices. You don't even have to keep track of when they're due because they are automatically returned at the end of the loan period, so there are no overdue fees. For more information or to start browsing today, visit buncombecounty.org/library. We're here at the Oakley South Asheville Library in their lobby where they hold their year-round book sale. Now, mostly when people think of libraries, they think of a quiet place to come and check out a book. However, did you know that libraries sponsor events for every age and interest throughout the year? Here are a few coming up. From now through October 12th, the Fairview Library is hosting an art contest for kids and teens with the theme, Our Town. If you love your town or neighborhood, draw, paint, make a collage, or color a picture and tell them why. The drawing can be no larger than 18 inches by 24 inches. All entries must be received by the Fairview Library by 6 p.m. on Friday, October 12th, and include the following information on the back: name, parent or guardian's name, school name, grade, and phone number. The contest has 3 divisions: K through 5, 6 through 8, and 9 through 12, with prizes being $25 gift cards to Barnes & Noble. Pictures will be on display at the library until mid-November. For more information, give the library a call at 828-250-6484. On Friday, October 19th at 6:30 p.m., the Swannanoa Library will have internationally known expert on Mayan culture, Dr. George E. Stewart, tell you about the Mayan calendar's apocalypse, scheduled in the next couple months. Stewart will discuss the current predictions of the end-of-the-world-based erroneous interpretations of the Mayan calendar. Stewart has devoted 60 years of his life to archaeology, working with National Geographic as a staff archaeology editor, and is now president and editor-in-chief of the Boundary End Archaeology and Research Center in Barnardsville. This event is free. On Thursday, October 25th, beginning at 6:30 p.m., Pack Memorial Library will host a family fun night with the theme Bats, Spiders, and Creatures of Halloween. Naturalist Sharon Mimoser presents a fun and informed look at bats and spiders. This free program is for ages 5 and up and will include hands-on activities and stories about these popular Halloween creatures. On Saturday, October 27th at 3:30 p.m., the East Asheville Library is holding a spooky Saturday Halloween party for kids. Put on your best costume and bring a pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern to enter in their Pumpkin Beauty contest. It's free and all ages are welcome. Finally, since it's the Halloween season, Pack Memorial Library is sponsoring their 7th annual Halloween Blood Drive. Now those are just a few of the events sponsored by the Buncombe County Public Library System. To see the full list, visit our website at buncombecounty.org/library. And now it's time to keep an eye out for this week's Mountain's Most Wanted.
Jaquez Clifford Keaton is wanted for felony probation violation, felony obstruction of justice, DUI, driving while license revoked, and trespassing. Vanessa Jones Hips is wanted for 2 counts felony probation violation and 1 count misdemeanor probation violation.
If you happen to know the location of any of the Mountain's Most Wanted, you could receive a cash reward. All you have to do is email Crime Stoppers at tips@buncombecounty.org or call 828-255-5050. With your help, we can continue to make Buncombe County a safer place to live, work, and play.
The last Saturday of every month, the Buncombe County Sheriff's Office sponsors a low-cost rabies vaccination clinic to not only help keep your pet's vaccines up to date, but to help protect our community against this deadly disease. The next will take place on Saturday, October 27th at 2 locations. The Tractor Supply on Brevard Road in Asheville from 9 a.m. to noon, and the Tractor Supply on Monticello Road in Weaverville from 1 to 3 p.m. Cost is $10 for 1- and 3-year vaccines, $15 for combo vaccines for dogs, and $20 for combo vaccines for cats. They also offer microchipping at the low cost of just $10. It's vitally important to get your pet vaccinated and make sure it's up to date because rabies does exist in Buncombe County, mostly in bats, raccoons, skunks, and foxes. And an estimated 55,000 human deaths occur annually worldwide from this disease. For more information, call 828-553-5792. Thank you for watching and have a great week, Buncombe County.